About what you missing out on because of the COVID. I know you went into a little bit.
Just basically, just a lot of stuff got stopped though. You know what I'm saying? We was we had tour dates and getting all the music together and stuff to prepare for an album and stuff, and it just that COVID, man. It just,
that was crazy.
It's bad. It's bad. It's kind of loosening up now. Yeah. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying?
It feel like it's over. When they took that last curfew away, it felt like it was over, man.
Yeah.
So you missing out on bags, like money bags and
because it slowed up the traction for real to my single. You know what I mean? My single Cooler it did 2.6 million streams and counting.
Yeah.
So when the single was in rotation, then nobody really want to be around each other or nothing because of the COVID. So it was hard putting the video together. Like, when you got a single that's doing good and, you know what I mean? I got RIAA approved for 2.6 million streams, double platinum.
So you got a double platinum single right now.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? But
you need to be able to put that to work.
You really couldn't really put it to work because wasn't none of these interviews like this. I had a bunch of those set up, radio and blogs, like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing I could do for his dad, like, you know what I mean? Because you couldn't come in contact with no people who were so bad. They didn't want nobody sitting around each other. Everything closed down. They was just doing automated systems at the radio station, putting it in rotation and just letting it play. There wasn't no physical DJ there actually spinning the records, like normally.
Or bigging it up.
Co-sign and all that.
Yeah, it was just, you know what I mean? They had to play it, and we killed the radio, you know what I mean? We was on the radio, we was doing 5,000 spins a week.
Yeah.
Every time the weekly report came out, every week we was doing close to like anywhere from 3,500 to 5,000 spins a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spotify.
Where at? What's your demographic? Where you hottest at?
I had to look at all of it. I got it all written down. It was Texas, Atlanta.
Hey, they say if you can pop in Texas, you gone.
Cleveland actually was playing it on tour. They biggest radio stations. Even before my city even touched it. You know what I mean?
Bruh, talk about that, bruh. You from Cincinnati. And we're going to talk about your grind and everything, because right before we started, man, you say you used to sell CDs outside windows and just around the city, man.
Condos in front of Exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about how the love from the city impacts you, or the love or the lack thereof.
At first, it used to get to me, but once you obtain knowledge, we're basically understanding.
Yeah.
That's the first key of knowledge. You know what I mean? So I had to understand the situation. This city
left this stuff out.
It's short-lived, and if you want to stay relevant in this city, you gotta constantly work.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys that got their name here and just getting the recognition that they getting, go back and look at their track record. They've been working.
Yeah.
They've been working. So I don't really look at it like, I used to look at it like, oh, they favoritism. Nah. Because when you really look at the thing, you really look at it, it ain't. I don't think it's favoritism here.
Yeah, I think we just like who hot.
I really don't think they got. I really don't think they got favorites. I think it's to the point where it's who working.
Yeah. I think even inside the city, when you keep it local, I think you can even hit a ceiling with how much you work. Because I think once it's the wave. We talked about this with K. Riley. He was like, first they support you, and then once you start looking like you might be out of here, they kind of let off the support. What you think it is about Cincinnati? Like, anywhere it's a chilling circuit where, like, Cincinnati people will respect Gucci, but, like, you got another person who just as good as Gucci living 2 doors down from you, but it don't have the same effect.
Man,
I learned during that run, at first, when it first started, the city love you.
Yeah.
But once you get a little too far, like, he might make it.
Hold on now.
Yeah, it's like, and that's how it
Kenny.
felt.
I can't even call you Kenny.
Yeah, they'll bring you down.
Yeah.
They'll bring you down. Like I did when I was New Jordan today on 106. That's when I first started feeling that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I had people call me like,
That was,
you know what I'm saying?
I felt good to see that.
To see, now you felt good, and I had females like, yeah, we was watching those Drew House, they was hating on you so bad, and I was like, wow, this was for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was at the radio station getting interviewed that day because it was coming on, so we watching it there, man, I cried in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I cried on air. I'm like, bro, they're like, man, you supposed to be, man, fuck that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wait my whole life, fuck you and that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like after that, I can kind of feel the shift. You know what I'm saying?
But so I think like, man, if you stay in the city, I think you can just keep working. You can work crazy, but it's still like they expect you to leave and grow more than the city. And then they start showing you that love again. That's just what I be seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so much.
Like I told or mentioned when K. Riley had said that, because his thing, everything crashed. Once the company crashed, the whole energy behind the whole movement that they were doing,
the bag dissipated.
It's just like, so I said, especially when you come out and you trying to rep your hood, your this, your that, or whatever the case may be, it affects you differently when, okay, the love ain't there no more. So what I was saying, the focus got to just be about the music.
Yeah.
And like you saying, the work. And once you put the work in and you focusing on that, you won't look at it as if they stop feeling a certain way.
Yeah, because you got to think about it like this, like, you your biggest supporter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You dictate the love you get. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It don't come like, oh yeah, we just on it now. And then for what he was saying, like, for the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of these artists, you know what I'm saying, depend too much on they big homie here in Cincinnati or they manager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like having a job.
My little brother told me something. He said, you know when that music really gonna make sense, bro? He said for somebody here, they gonna have to put that bag on their own self. When is the artist from Cincinnati gonna take the initiative to take their own personal money and sacrifice and put their own bag behind their own brand to be able to do it exactly how they want to do it?
Yeah.
Because ain't no way you get hot and we can't promote and push no more music because the manager or the big homie ain't got the bag no more. Yeah. So everything stop?
Yeah.
Nah. Right. You know what I mean? That's what that Rap Daddy stuff was about. You know what I mean? Everybody like, you know, Cincinnati artists, a lot of them got Rap Daddies and they got people promoting, helping them, giving them money and stuff and buying them clothes. And,
bruh, how come the artists...
And ain't nothing wrong, hold on though. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah.
That's what they got to do.
That's what they got to do. But things shouldn't stop because your big homie or your manager ain't putting the money up. The artist going to have to take the initiative to be like, okay, where he like at, I got to pick up. You know what I mean? So they had $250,000 and they put 250 bands on you and the money ran out. I feel like as an artist, you should want to come up with the other 250 to make it $500,000 so we could just push our way through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?